Episode 10, Dungeon of the Bad Mage. Let's get a recap from Val. Alright, Val, you want to do a recap?
Our last session shall be entitled, The Fuck Is That in the Grick Belly? Because we were standing in a room with a giant dead grick that we'd just dispatched into the Great Gricky beyond, and we noted that the belly was wiggling, and so we slit the thing open, and out pops an irritatingly stubborn little dwarf. We happen to remember the name of Solo Adventurer with a strikingly low odd of returning listed up in the awning portal, and it turns out this is he. So Gothak gives him a potion of greater healing, which he chugs, and then Bladebiter gives him a potion of healing because, well, a wounded, tiny, angry man is not really a terribly useful party member, so, have another potion. Leaf casts Cure Wounds a few times, and off we all go. We go back to the room with the table and the goblin blood, and the new party member says, I know y'all bigger than me, but something's down here. I feel a breeze coming from the north. And so Oswald checks and he finds a secret door, and the barbarians grow very excited, and Tyrwin asks where's the best place on a dwarf to grab. There's a little bit of awkwardness, and eventually they hoist him and bash him on the wall until a secret door opens, which causes him to bleed from the head just a little bit. Leaf pokes his head in and checks the halls, and they happen to go north and east, and so to the east there are two doors and a well-traveled floor, and so we go that way, and Kitty Friend hears rat, which is of course extremely exciting, and a very large rat runs off into the darkness as the doors open. Barbarians tend not to like hideous things, so Gothak's like, nope, that's gotta die, and off into combat we go. Leaf, meanwhile, because he's like, rats, whatever, like, that's not even that delicious. And so he goes down the other hall and sees a bunch of alcoves that are full of statues of dwarves. And so the dwarf, who's still trying to figure out what the hell is going on with all these strange people that are wandering around in a dungeon together, follows the cat because he's like, hey, a dwarf statue, maybe this would be cool. Turns out it wasn't, but I digress. So, further down the hall, eventually Leaf finds a statue that sees a shadow coming out from behind of, and it turns out to be a lady, and she's all like, I'm hungry and I'm lost and blah 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 blah, and he's like, okay, follow me. Meanwhile, back in the other room full of rats, the barbarians really displeased with all of this business, but rats keep appearing, and some of them are extra huge and doing weird damage, and Oswald gets bit and he gets cursed, but he doesn't know that, but he just feels so great. And so there's attacking of rats and all of these crazy things happening. There are two fountains that probably were once quite pretty in this room, but they turn out to be not terribly relevant. But there's too many rats, and so Tyrwin, because he's decided this is just too many rats, decides to call upon nature to aid us, and, I quote, rubs his little totem and summons a wolf companion. He also enrages because of course he does. So rats start dying left to right because that's what you'd expect to be going on. Meanwhile, Leaf is having a conversation with this lady, and she says her name is Sylvia Featherstone. She's unarmed. She's been down there for days, yada. So again, they're coming back this general direction. And by this time, the angry cannonball has decided that the statues of his ancestors aren't particularly exciting, so he runs his little legs back and starts killing rats. Hey, he's useful. This is great. At that point, the DM makes a terrible dad joke, and we continue killing rats. One of the rats is really a were-rat that turns into a human and begins begging for his life. And so the dragon grabs him by the back of his shirt and flings him on the other side of the mirror to prevent the raging barbarian from taking him out. And because his enemy has disappeared before his eyes, Tyrwin comes out of his rage because he's confused. So, we continue following a hall. And Vamir decides, because the barbarians would really like to murder this particular situation, that he's going to take the lady and the were-rat man and poor Kellum, the wimpy coward, back to the yawning portal. So, he heads that direction. We continue on and find a secret door and locate the broken gear of an adventurer. The dwarf trundles along and sees a whirling elemental that's coming at him, so we end up back in combat. Long story short, there are lots of wind elementals. Tyrwin ends up enraged again. Eventually he screams at a door because he runs out of movement and he can't come up with anything else to do, and there's lots of howling wind and breezy bastards and all this stuff's happening. And meanwhile, Vamir is getting attacked because of course he is. The rats have decided to chew him. Turns out Sylvia, who was lost in the dungeon, is also a were-rat, and she's strapped to his ankles just like the other guy, so he's forced to kill the rat folk, even though it's not the way he wanted things to go. We left off with more wind elementals appearing and disappearing, the barbarians derangedly screaming at doors, or nothing, quite frankly, because the dwarf is at that point just standing in the middle of the hall shrieking his head off, and we give chase after the last wind elemental, who flutters off into a room, but when Leaf opens that door, he finds a room with a bunch of empty beds and no elementals. So what we need to do now is check the rooms, loot some stuff, and do a short rest because most of us are pretty hurt. The end.
All right. Yeah, so you did not loot yet. So
Correct.
where do you want to check out?
Well, we've got these two rooms, and when we left off, Gothak had moved into the southernmost room full of beds, and we were all standing in various places in the hallway.
Right, the southern dormitory, and let me tell you what that room is. This room is identical to the other room except for one detail. Lying in one of the beds, I read this. One of the beds is an elf skeleton draped in cobwebs.
Correct.
It wears hide armor and clutches an oak quarterstaff, both in serviceable condition. So I'm going to assume you're going to take the quarterstaff and the hide armor.
Yeah.
Let me drop that in the inventory. Drop that in the sheet. All right.
These are beds inside this room? These rooms?
Yeah. That's the south dormitory. Where's the north? It said, carved in the walls, 2 feet off the floor, are 11 bare stone shelves meant to serve as beds. Each shelf is 7 feet long and 3 feet deep, with an arched ceiling 4 feet above it. So they're like carved into the wall.
Okay, so they're like nooks.
Yeah, like cubby holes in a wall.
Skyrim style.
Yes. Draugr sleep here. I am going to go in and inspect the room, and while I'm in there, I'm going to chase the dot.
The dot?
Yeah, you know, the dot. The one that makes cat's eyes go super wide and causes them to go in random directions all over. I'm sure nobody else can see it but me, but I must catch the dot.
Fantastic.
So, searching the other room where the last elemental was killed, there was also a hermitite, a couple potions of healing, a sandstone bracelet. Vamir will be able to read this, so I'm just going to identify it's a scroll of Eldritch Blast, a scroll of jump, and a silver ewer. And I can drop that in the party inventory. And you guys already looted the rat room, right?
No, and
No.
we haven't inspected the fountains where the draggy bits were on the floor.
No, we totally looked at the fountains. We did look at the fountains.
Yeah,
Well,
they
I
were
didn't
just
look at the fountains.
dried up fountains. Nothing special.
But we do need to double check that, and then we need to all cluster together and take a short rest. And my assumption is we should wait for the Angry Cannonball and Vamir to get back to the group and join us.
All right,
Before
so
the rest.
if you guys, where do you guys want to rest? In the rat room? In one of these rooms?
I'm one of these rooms. Seems like it's a much more defensible position. should something come wandering up out of the depths.
Also, no escape routes. So that's nice.
So Vamir, what are you going to do? Are you going to continue taking Kellum back to the bucket, or are you going to let him go, or are you going to bring him over to the resting area?
I'm gonna
And-
gesture vaguely at him with my sword and ask him if he's gonna make this as difficult as they tried to.
You're also with Dre too. No, Kellum he's all for going to the bucket. He wants to get out of here. He is done with the Undermountain. And he was
Fantastic.
just
I'll
as
let
surprised-
Trey loot the were-rats, and I'll take Kellum to the bucket.
All right. You find on Sylvia 16 silver pieces and a Medusa locket. That's all she had. And I will drop that into party inventory. The Medusa locket is good for grants advantage on one save versus fear. Then it crumbles to dust.
Can you either
So
make
it's
sure
magic?
that Dre is on the map, or if he's stacked with somebody or something like that?
No, he's on the map. He's over there with Vamir and Kellum. His
His
token's there.
icon
token's
isn't there, but his little green square is.
Yeah, his token's MIA, but you can see where he should be.
What? I can see his token. Let me delete it.
What?
Yeah, I only saw the green box.
Oh, that's Haleth. That's Haleth.
I see it
That's
now.
the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's Haleth. Dre. What about now?
There we go.
Thank you, oh great one.
That was weird.
If you're gonna start calling him a great one, you're gonna have to, like, come up with the DM gift.
Alright, so Vamir is going to continue taking Kellum to the bucket. What about Dre? Are you going to go with Vamir?
No, I'll make my way back to the rest of the party.
Alright.
He's too shiny.
I've unlocked the tokens, so you can move them into the room where you want to take the rest. And Vamir. Where are you? Let me see where you're at. You are here. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you you guys are taking a short rest, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna take you the 1 hour to get to the bucket and then another hour to get back.
What? It's like a few hundred yards.
Let me see, hold on. Here's 5, 10, 1 hour round trip. Or did I say
Okay.
2 hours? 1 hour round trip. So by the time they're done resting, you can get back to them.
Okay.
And
Is
let
it
me
hit die time?
see- No, not yet. Hold on. I'm going to see if you run into a random encounter. Nope. Now it's. I'll push to short rest. Now you can use them.
Dre, you need a tutorial on hit dice.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I have to go tonight. Along
So
with
on your main tab of your character sheet, at the very bottom, you've got wound, max, and temp, and then under that you've got hit dice, and you've probably got 5d12s. You can just double click those, and you will regain hit points.
Okay.
They come back half of what you've spent, or I think half your level comes back after you finish a long rest. And you can spend as many as you like during a short rest.
Thank you.
Hmm.
All right, so everybody's done doing their hit die. Yes. Push the short rest for you.
Mhm.
Where do you guys want to head to next? You've pretty much gotten this area, so you're gonna have to get back over to the southwest map. Let me bring that one back up.
Has Vamir rejoined us?
Yes, let me put him over there. He followed the trail that Rain left.
Fantastic.
I give her back her marbles.
Thank you.
Wait, Rain had marbles?
Fuck off.
What happened to my map? Hold on.
I don't know Rain had marbles. I look at Vamir and inquisitively note that he's a little dirtier than the last time I saw him. Ask him if he had an eventful trip.
Nothing of consequence.
Okay. I raise an eyebrow and let him go with that. It's on
All right,
him.
so from this map, can't get it to move. So this hallway here has been left unexplored. Dre saw that hallway as he was heading down to help Vamir, but he didn't go down that far.
Ah. Well, if there's
And
more adventure
then-
to be had, we should have it.
Absolutely.
And then this hallway here. Nobody's gone
Were
down
you
that
saying
hallway.
here? I don't
You
know
could-
what you mean.
Can you see the arrows I drew?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's one there. Actually, it takes away the arrow when I move it. That hallway.
I put leaf on one.
I don't see any tokens.
There's 2 maps open.
Oh, the map where everybody's token is on.
Oh, okay. There's one
That-
where?
Right there where Leaf is, and then there's another one
Go
south
straight
of
west.
south. Yeah, there's another one south of where Vermeer was.
Well, we should do
Right
the one where
there.
Leaf is because that'll take us back into the level 1 SW map.
So will the other one.
Yeah, both of them will.
Okay.
So I will put you on. This map here.
Hopefully in a hallway.
And I think I've got too many. Hold on. Kriv is there. Kriv, Dre, Oswald, Rain, Kaz, Leaf, Tirwin, Gothic, and Vermeer. Okay. let me delete Oswald's. I have to add his back when he gets here. Alright, so looking down this hallway. You can see that it comes to a T at the end, and it goes north and south.
What
And you
is
see-
on the sides of the walls?
Those are, looks like sconces probably. It doesn't say really.
Proceed down the hallway and look north and south.
North appears to be a dead end. And south appears to be a dead end.
I'm going to round the corner into the north dead end and check it.
That dead end appears to be the same dead end as the one Dre went through, and he noticed it was a secret door. So it's very easily spotted that there is a door in this wall.
The south end?
Yeah.
Awesome. So glad we have the angry cannonball now.
And that leads back into the area where the you guys had to battle with the bugbears and the Etten and the goblins.
Mm-hmm.
From here, you had that riddle from the statue, the obelisk. I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits a two-headed king. Look to his left, there you will see the path you are destined to take. So south of the obelisk, beyond a secret passage.
And the obelisk is right there. So
Yep, that's it. So south is right
check
down
this.
there.
Check this dead end.
Yeah. So you guys see Leaf go down towards the end of that hallway. You hear a mechanical sound, and you see Leaf disappear. And you hear him screaming.
Meow. There's much caterwauling.
As Leaf falls...
Wait, no deck save?
No. No.
Kitty friend.
And 10-foot square, as a 10-foot square section of floor at the end of this tunnel doubles as a lid to a 30-foot deep pit with a stone spikes at the bottom. Any creature weighing 50 pounds or more that stands on the lid falls into the pit as the lid swings open, taking 10 3d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall and piercing damage from the spikes.
Yow!
The lid remains open for 1 hour, then automatically snaps shut as the trap resets.
At least you still got your hunter's mark.
Yeah!
A dead goblin is impaled through the head by a spike at the bottom of the pit. Its gear lies nearby. A scimitar, a short bow, and a quiver with 9 arrows lies near the goblin's impaled corpse. The dead goblin also has a lucky charm. I don't even know how to say that. Desiccated dwarf thumb.
Desiccated.
Desiccated.
Desiccated. Yeah, desiccated dwarf thumb. I'll put that in the party inventory.
Oh, please do.
I look over and I say, Mouse, fancy meeting you here.
Nope, not mouse.
Poor mouse.
All right.
We should probably get some rope and hoist his hairy butt out.
I'm looking around. Is there anything else down here other than the dead gobbo?
No.
Or is his arrows or sword worth a damn?
Not really. I mean, I put them in the party inventory. You could probably sell them.
Okay. And someone want to drop me a rope?
Are the tokens got locked? Hold on. Okay, now you can move them about. I forgot the lock when I put a encounter on.
I'm
Do
gonna.
Do you need me to make an athletics check to climb out? I am.
No, if they come down with a rope, they can help you get out. It's only 30
Yeah.
feet. It ain't that hard.
We've got plenty length of rope, and the 2 barbarians could lift him easy. The full height barbarians. Sorry.
2.5.
2.5 barbarians. All right, so you guys get Leaf out. You have that tunnel that leads like southwest.
And I look down the tunnel because, even though I fell and landed on my feet, it hurt. But
You
I'm
can
a
see
cat.
that tunnel goes southwest and that juts back to the southeast.
I'm going to proceed a little more cautiously going south along the corridor.
All right, checking for
Hold
traps
still.
as you go.
Well, I'm not a rogue, but carefully proceeding down the corridor.
All right, you make it down to that corner and you can see that the tunnel leads to the I feel refreshed. Southeast.
Kitty friend, you have a glow about you.
That is a pretty handy thing to have. And again, proceeding cautiously to there
And you see the door.
and motion everybody to follow. Sneak up to the door and listen and sniff.
All right. There's no sounds coming from the other side.
Okay. Pop the door open.
And you arrive at a familiar place.
We've been here before. Hey, that's the pit.
That's the
Yes,
That's the pit Haleth was in.
it is still a pit.
So you know there's a secret door that leads south from here.
Yes. Isn't there a two-headed statue here?
Yes.
Yep.
I dash off through the southern secret door.
I follow you, kitty friend.
Oh. This is the statue of the Oracle. There's a secret passageway around here somewhere where our destiny lies.
Yes, it was foretold not long ago.
Bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it?
Those are the best kind. They get fulfilled.
I sniffed the air. We've been through some of this, but I don't think we saw all of it.
No, the areas. Hold on a second. Yeah, so through this door, the where you fought the Ettins, those hallways you didn't go down either.
Right. We have an unexplored passageway to the north and south and
Yeah, down here
east.
too.
And what was the saying that we had to our destiny lied to the south? Look to his left and see the passage you are destined to take.
Look to his left, correct.
His left would be this direction, guys. Unless we just want to make sure that nothing comes up and stabs us in the back.
We will stab it in the face. I am confused though. Were there not goblin things here the last time we were here?
I thought we did a pretty good job of killing all of them.
Right.
Yeah, there were the Ettins. You got the Ettin balls, and you killed the goblins.
Ah, yes.
Yes, this is where Gothic began his necklace of testes.
Okay. Excellent.
So that leads back to. Let me make sure I'm on the right map here.
We also are gonna have to check for secret doors and whatnot.
Yep, and that one room looks like it's not entirely explored.
So you're gonna check up here. That hallway turns to the west.
Sniff the air and proceed slowly.
And it looks as if it's a dead end.
What? Destinies are not behind dead ends. I scream at the dead end.
I'm gonna search this dead end.
I continue to
Maybe the Dwarven Cannonball can come and search the dead end too, because the Dwarven Cannonball has been pretty successful at finding stuff.
Yeah, I'm just screaming at it.
That is a dead end. You don't find anything down there.
How can our destiny be here if it's a dead end?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
we
start
came here.
following you, and you just yell at dead ends. Let me take a look.
It was foretold that we would come here, and we have come here. The destiny is fulfilled.
So the areas where you killed the Ettin, that you didn't go through that door, and you didn't go
Yep.
through this hallway. That's an open hallway to the west.
Oh, that's a hallway.
Yes.
Oh, well, I run down it screaming.
Oh,
Let me put you back on the other map then.
Okay, I mean, like, is there stuff there? Because I'm running down it screaming because I'm bored over here. I want my destiny.
that is a big ass hallway.
I'm running down the middle, this side.
So
I'm dragging Gothic with me.
40 foot wide. No, 20 foot
20.
wide.
feet wide. Yeah, 20 foot wide. Yeah, I'm running, screaming. Yeah.
So 20 foot wide. That means it's 20 foot tall.
There you
There's
are.
some
You're on
big
the other
ass
map.
shit in here.
Yeah. Okay. Which way do we go? South. No, we went south. I'm going north. I already did that. This is like a kind of like a Twilight Zone bullshit.
So you're gonna go there.
Taking Gothic with me. We're running. We are going as fast as we possibly can.
And you can see this room. Let me read what it says.
That is
How
a
does it
big
like
room.
screaming?
Two Ettins, a female named Krung Jung and a male named Balkan Nakan, lived in this foul-smelling room. Branded on each of their foreheads is the symbol of Xanathar. Those are the Ettins that you killed. A circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating outward from it and a dot in the center. In the north area of the room there, let me unveil it.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the north area, a blackened forge dominates the north wall. The magic that once heated the forge expired long ago. And you see something that's inside the forge. There's an iron anvil that stands atop of a 3-foot-high circular stone dais in front of the hearth. Hanging above the anvil from a thick iron chains is a giant stone hammer, 10 feet long and 8 feet wide. Carved into one side of its stone head are the dwarvish runes from earth and water. The other side is carved with similar runes for air and fire. A 10-foot wide, 20-foot long, 2-foot high slab of stone dominates the southeast corner of the forge. And laying upon it are 2 dead and rotting carrion crawlers.
Now this is a tale to tell. This is a big freaking hammer.
It's a huge hammer, 10 feet long and 8 feet wide.
I don't think we could take it with us.
Is there a way to make it strike the anvil? I look for a chain or something.
It's on a chain.
Yeah, but they had to have a way to move the hammer.
I didn't cover
think
that
it
in
was just-
Barbarian School.
I think it was just decorations.
I can't even see that high.
It's 7,000 pound stone hammer.
Okay. Well, cool. There's a door to the south.
To the door.
The barbarians are going to kick it in.
There's there are
Hmm.
a couple bags sitting in that hearth.
Didn't you
In
say
the
there was
forge.
something in the forge? We should
Yeah.
have a look.
Let's go about these carrying crawlers, make sure that there wasn't
There are-
nothing.
2 large sacks inside the forge. Now them carrying
I opened
crawlers
them.
are dead.
Okay.
I let the
you
shiny
open-
ones go get the bags.
You open one of the bags, and it contains a bunch of coins. A lot of copper and a lot of and some silver. And the other bag contains iron ingots. 120 of them.
Whoa.
That's
a
a
lot of iron.
shitload of iron.
I think we
Yes.
should take the one with the coins in it.
5 silver pieces for each ingot.
How heavy are the ingots?
You know what? It doesn't say.
They're not light.
The ingots are stamped with a hammer on one side and an anvil on the other. Yeah, they're one pound. It looks like 1 pound each. It says weight 1.
60 gold worth of iron.
I imagine a smith would pay a pretty penny for iron like this.
That's what's in the bag. I just put it in the chat.
Okay. Well, you know what? Good
And you
news.
estimate the coins to be 1,400 copper and about 350 silver.
Is there 5 silver pieces per iron ingot?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pick them up. I can carry
You put 'em in
120
a-
ingots.
In a party sheet?
Yeah, I've got room in my carrying.
You want me
Don't
to
we have
put
a
it on your
bag of
inventory?
holding too?
I
Not
think
sure.
we do
you?
have a bag of holding.
Who has that?
I don't know.
Not I.
Huh.
I don't have a bag of holding.
Yeah, I don't remember a bag of holding.
Next time we go upstairs.
Right.
I also slip on the Medusa locket because it's cool.
All right. And I'm going to put the coins and the ingots in the party sheet.
Sniff the air in front of the door. Take a listen. Do we hear baddies or smell baddies?
No, you've already killed them. Oh,
I
yeah,
look
at that door? Let
Yeah.
me see. Hold on.
I'm very heavy now.
No, there's no sound from the other side of that door.
I'd look at my drinking buddy and go on through.
So Gothic and I hold hands and
Meow.
kick the door.
Kick the door open, and you could see down the hallway. Where's Leaf? Are you up front looking, or let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I run screaming through the door.
So you should be able to see all the way down the hallway.
Leaf, it is as you
And-
smelled. It's clear.
In those alcoves. So let me describe what you see. At the end of the hallway, it's a T-shaped hall, has 3 alcoves, 2 to the north and 1 to the south. And each alcove is a beautifully carved granite statue depicting an 8-foot tall, helmed elf warrior hefting a spear. Stone
Interesting.
rubble is piled up behind the statue in the southernmost alcove. The spear held by this statue appears to be made of gold.
Whoa, shinies.
And you get down there and you can see a door to your back to the west, where you can assume goes back out in the hallway which you came, and then a door that leads to the east.
So I'm going to go around behind this one with the rubble. Is there anything odd about the rubble?
No.
Can that spear be removed from said elven warrior?
You could try.
Oh, I'm a trying.
Good evening, folks. Have I missed it?
Hey, just in time for everybody to roll for initiative.
Crap.
As you touch the spear and the statue comes to life. Let me push it. Hold on. Yeah, I'll push it.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right, everybody roll.
Okay. Yeah, it was me. Again, I'm, curiosity.
Do the things further up the hallway come to life too, or just this big one?
Just that one.
Okay.
Does the rubble look like a statue that used to be there?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's a mimic.
He did ask about the rubble.
I did.
All right.
Oh,
hold
it's
a
right on
second.
top of me. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Meow.
So as you, let me see.
I mean, the dwarf's right there. That thing is huge. Is he not screaming?
I just roll my eyes and say, "Here we go again."
Wait, that doesn't look like an elf statue. That looks like a chest with a tongue.
Heckin' DPS pulls.
Haha, I see what you did there.
So the mimic is going to try to grapple you.
Die swiftly.
That's a contested strength check, right?
Sure.
All right. Go ahead and roll your strength. Oh yeah, he grabs a hold of you and he has you grappled. Let me roll his initiative now.
Oh, see, he's screwed because my drinking buddy's going to come over here and hit him so hard, he's going to find himself on level 2 of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Maybe 3.
All right, Kaz, you're up first. As you see this mimic grab a hold of the cat.
With everybody else.
Yeah, where is she?
Behind us quite a bit.
Oh, here she is. I gotta put the round thing up there. Alright. So Kaz runs and dashes towards the sound of battle. You have a ranged attack.
You're not gonna shoot it?
Now that's for that.
Oh yeah,
You
she
dash
dashed
as the
off.
bonus action.
Yeah, yeah. You
She's
get
a
bonus
rogue.
Dash. Yeah.
Yeah, you totally can.
You gonna take a shot? Alright, I put it back on you. Curiosity got the cat again.
The story of Leaf goes something like this. First, I got into trouble, and my friend saved me. And then I got in more trouble, and my friend saved me again.
The mimic's gonna dodge. Lemire, you're up. That's a hit. 30-20. Another hit. Leaf.
Let's see.
You are grappled.
I am grappled. Can I make a strength check to try and break free and or use my claws? Because I still have my unarmed strike claws.
You can make an attack or you can try to break free.
Oh, he's got me, but he doesn't realize he doesn't have me. I have him.
You can grapple him back.
I am going to grapple him back.
Ooh, that's a 25. I don't think he can hit that. Let me see. Strength check. Oh no. You got each other grappled.
I put him in a figure 4 takedown. Where's my Nacho Libre friends?
Alright, you pass your turn. Oswald.
Moves up there.
Where are you? There you are. Okay.
Is this thing by chance a monstrosity?
Let me see what size it is. Large monstrosity, yes.
It is a favored enemy. Oh.
And the mimic's gonna dodge that attack. Great! You're front and center. Got it. You put him in
I
the
think I
square.
still need. There we go. So I'm confused that the kitty is grappling with this, but I'm mad. I'm gonna enrage.
Rage on.
On range.
Control click to target, right?
Yep. Control click his token. You have him targeted.
And I'm going to attack. Because that's what I do when I'm confused.
That's a hit. You should have 2 attacks, right?
Oh, that's right, yep. My bad.
And that's a hit. For 14 damage. Now you pass your turn.
I shall move up and whack it with an axe.
Alright, where are you? There you are. Okay.
Alright.
And the mimic is going to dodge that attack as it moves to the side. Gothic. The timer thing is working on the combat tracker. I figured it out.
Can Gothic go there and hit it, or does Gothic have to
Yes.
go through his buddies? Okay.
Nope, he can hit it from there.
Also, he could just reach over the dwarf.
Right.
Alright. So Gothic is targeted the statue and double-handed swing of the Berserker Battle Axe.
And that's going to be a hit with a 4.
God damn. Why?
And then he swings it back the other direction, careful not to hit Dre. Because barbarians don't hit other barbarians.
And that's a hit too. For 14 damage. Tyrowin.
Tyrwin, not to be outdone, runs to there, targets the granite statue. Make sure that he uses his own character to roll an attack.
And that's a hit. And that's a hit.
Yeah.
Right. The granite statue is going to, let me see. not going to live long enough to worry with that. He's going to make a bite attack against the kitty. And I think he has advantage on attack against any creature grappled. So this is with advantage.
Unfortunately, his turn is over.
Whose?
The granite statue.
Why is that?
Because the timer went on.
Oh. And he's gonna hit with it. Crib.
Cancel whatever. We're just gonna go hide behind. Yeah, I don't know why he was headed into that corner. I just went in there.
Alice is not here. No. Actually, let me remove him from the combat track. Mouse is not here. Kaz, you're up again.
You could use a bonus action to hide. That would give you advantage on the next attack.
Should be hidden. Don't know where it is, but I am invisible.
You don't have the hidden effect.
It's not on there. Hold on. Not there. I don't know. That's a hit. And that thing is dead.
I claw and scratch it a few more times, and then I drag it out into the hallway, and I kick it.
Is the spear still there?
Nope. The spear was his lure.
Fantastic. I open this door.
All right. You open that door, and you see a hallway that leads south. It's a dead end to the north.
Fantastic. I keep going south.
You see it zigzag to the west and then south again.
Perhaps we should be checking for secrets.
And can you remove the grappled effect from me, because I'm pretty sure I'm no longer grappled.
Leaf, you got so many effects on you. Where's grapple?
How much does a mimic weigh? Because I'm tempted to drag it with me.
It's
Don't make
I don't
me
even-
squirt you with
yeah.
water.
that thing was gargantuan, large monstrosity. Doesn't say how much it weighs.
Okay.
These are pretty purple though.
Lovely color.
You could cut off his tongue.
Why do you give the cat these ideas?
Familiar, you got dark vision,
I
right?
have a big axe. I could help.
I do have dark vision.
I hold out its tongue.
So you can
I
see the
have a sword
hallway
of my
leads
own.
south, and then there's two hallways that jut off to the west. This one's you get this one and peek around the corner. You see a door, a closed door. And this one, you peek around the corner, and you see the hallway goes east and then south again.
I make a dramatic gesture towards the door for the sake of our barbarians.
I get in position with my friend.
I pace back and forth in front of it and listen quietly.
Assume the position.
It's kicking time! And we kick the door.
So you kick the door open.
Yes, that's what we do.
Awesome.
The door is secretly a mimic.
We just kicked it in the face.
I was gonna say, he doesn't want the door to be a mimic.
Yeah, because it'd have to roll for damage.
Right.
That is another big room.
We rolled for initiative. I was expecting to see something in this big room.
Yeah, hold on. There you go. You see a bunch of sturges start flying towards you.
Two-handed
Let me-
sword grip.
Hold on a second.
That's a lot larger bunch than you're showing.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't want to roll. Oh no.
Or still
Here we
on
go.
Kaz from last battle.
Let's have them go last all at once.
All right. There they go.
Are the other two barbarians able to throw me into the room?
Oswald, you are up first.
That might happen. I mean, do you have the eat feet? We'll do that on your turn.
Saying there's only 4 of them in this room, even though there's a whole lot more on the combat tracker, right?
Yep. So, where are you at? Well, you can't see in the room.
I
So
can
you can't
see
see-
in the room.
You can't see where they came from. Let's just say that.
This one right here in the front's in my line of sight.
But you don't see where they're coming from.
Nope. Not going to be stopping me from shooting one, though. And I missed again. Well, how about that?
Wow. You missed us. They're small. They're hard to hit. So this sturge is going to come flying. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going
Ridiculous.
to attack Leaf.
I have a Tyrowin standing on me. But I dodged like a leaf in the breeze.
Yes, you did.
Wait, they attacked you? They attacked me?
They attacked me.
Oh, okay.
Because you've got multiple sneak attacks turned on.
Deadly.
Rain, you're up.
Just getting more sneak attacks, Kaz.
Because you might want to clear that and then have her add it back.
Holy mackerel. You don't have to hit sneak attack, Kaz. It stays on there forever. Don't worry about touching sneak attack anymore.
Okay.
It automatically rolls it for you.
But she probably wants her hide in plain sight back on, right?
Well,
Isn't that a ranger ability?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a ranger skill.
Okay, it was on last attack.
Yeah, I
I
put the
think
wrong
that was-
thing on her.
Yeah, just hidden. Standard action.
Can I shoot between these people without... Okay.
Ooh, almost crit.
Ugh.
Wow, you didn't kill a Sturge? These things got like 4 hit points.
I can't roll to save my life. This is not news.
She only get one attack?
Yeah, Dragon Lords are...
Yeah, until she becomes a god in a few levels.
Right. So this is the thing. You suffer early, and then you become unkillable, and things melt.
Kriv is up.
Crib wants to watch.
Watch and learn, Kriv. Dre.
Mostly he just wants to watch and get a snack.
Dre, you can run between those and into the room.
I would prefer that he run screaming into the room, preferably dwarven curse words.
Yeah, my thing's still saying that I'm enraged, but
You are. That lasts
Oh, it should
for
be.
how long?
I thought a minute. Let me go back and check.
A minute? No.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's a minute.
Hmm.
I mean, it hasn't been that long since we was up there, was it?
Oh, I don't want it expiring in the middle.
You don't want to use rage on Sturgis.
Nah.
They got
Nah.
These things got a maximum of 4 hit points each. They're just a nuisance.
No, I do because I think it's my armor. If I'm enraged and a target's in 5 feet, I think it's a bonus action?
Spread it with your armor.
Yeah.
You can just run through them.
So yeah, I'm basically just gonna go be a grenade.
I like it.
All right. So what is this What is this thing you got?
Battle Rager armor? If I'm reading it right.
Battle
Yep.
Rager. Barbarian Battle Rager charge or armor?
Armor. This is while you're wearing spiked armor and raging, you can use a bonus action to make 1 melee attack with your armor spikes against a target within 5 feet of you.
Yep. So if you were to like land in one of these corners where there's 3 or 4 of them, you could literally hit all of them.
Guess that's a movement, and then
It says.
do I
Hold on.
roll that attack first? Sorry, I'm taking long.
While you are wearing spiked armor and raging, you use a bonus action to make 1 melee weapon attack. No, it's against 1 target. A target within 5 feet of you. It's not like an area of effect. It's 1 melee weapon attack with your armor against a target.
Ah,
But you can
Grammar's
still take your
important.
normal attack action.
Yes,
So you get
good.
3 attacks around.
Right. You get your normal 2 attacks, and this is a bonus action, so it's a 3rd attack.
alright, so I should be able to move to here.
If you move there, show me the route you're taking.
Are you rolling under them?
So if you're gonna go there,
How you
show me
gonna
the
get
route
there
you're
without
taking.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
You just drag
Do
it and
you-
drop it in a square, and then pick up the white dot and drag it again.
Ah, okay.
You know they're gonna get up attacks of
Oh.
opportunity. That's
Yeah,
what
if
he's
you-
getting at.
If you go
Oh.
in and out, they're gonna get one attack of opportunity,
Damn it.
but they don't hurt.
Right, but if he
1d4
runs
plus
through
3.
6 of them,
They'd all have to hit them too.
yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess it's straight in and over.
So 1, 2. So that's only 3. 3 attacks of opportunity. So let me try to do that real quick.
Turn back and look at the mirror. The angry
One
cannonball
is a hit.
is a lunatic.
The second one hits. And the third one misses you. So now you can go ahead and make your attacks.
My second attack doesn't have to be against the same target, right?
No.
That's the first one.
That's a hit. He's dead.
And second.
That's a miss.
Ooh.
You strike the ground as you swing at this little bug flying around. You strike the ground with your battle axe. Trying to kill a mosquito with an axe.
That laugh was entirely in character based on what I just saw.
And now you do an attack with your armor. You know how to do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Open the magnifying glass next on your abilities tab where it says Battle Rage Armor.
Oh yeah, okay.
If you've had your target, click the attack button. And that's a miss.
Wow.
So if you would have hit,
Doing
you
that,
would
don't
have used your damage button. Why is there 2 damages on there? If
One's a
attack-
grappling, one's a attack. There was another paragraph about
Okay.
grappling too.
Yeah, if you had them grappled, you clicked both of them. Okay, so that was a miss. Yep, another miss. Another 1. Good lord. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. You're going to attack the dwarf. And you're going to dodge. And then this one's going to attack the dwarf. And he's going to hit. And then this one is going to swarm around the dwarf. And that's going to be a hit. So Dre's taking a lot of mosquito bites.
I have
Gothek.
this image of a screaming, angry, pissed off spiky dwarf in the middle of a room full of bugs.
Not what they were. Thank you for saying what they are.
They're tiny beasts. Tiny mosquitoes. There you go. Tiny mosquito looking nasty bug things.
fiends,
All
aren't
right,
they?
Gothic just hits the one in front of him.
It says tiny beast, unaligned.
Huh.
Gothic
You
moves
killed
forward,
one.
and then hits the one next to him.
Take that one off the tracker. And that's a hit. Eliminate that one off the tracker.
Gothic moves forward yet again. And then moves forward to be in the middle of these suckers.
And they are bloodsuckers.
And they are. And then he just hangs out, waiting for battle.
Kaz, you're up.
Should be 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's 40.
Hmm.
You got to run around the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're cutting corners. All right, that's 30. 25 and then 30. No. What the hell? There we go. All right. That's a hit. Killed it. Critical. That one gets killed. Vamir runs into the room. Critical. Leaf.
There's some left. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
As you look up, there's a 5-foot wide, 30-foot long, deep crack in the ceiling of the 30-foot high ceiling.
It's just packed full of them, isn't it?
That's where they're coming from.
Okay, I will move forward a little bit so that I'm not standing on top of Tyrwin.
Oh, that's tier 1. All right.
And I'm not going to bother with
I thought tier 1 moved in. How did he get back there?
Irwin hasn't had his turn yet. That was Gothic who moved in.
Oh, okay.
We have a similar play style.
And they seem very similar to you too.
Right. All right. What are you gonna do in there, Leaf?
Okay, so I've got Horde Breaker. I'm going to start making some attacks. I'm going to attack number 17. And that should let me hit the one next to him as well with Horde Breaker.
That's a hit.
Now I'm going to hit 25 with Horde Breaker. And miss.
Wah, wah.
And then I will use my second attack for the same thing. I'll try to hit 25. And I'm
He's gonna
done.
dodge.
That's my turn.
Sturge. Gonna come down here and try to take another bite out of the dwarf. And that's gonna be a hit. Tyrwin.
About there.
Alright.
Ah. Yes. We're just gonna attack them all.
You get
Just
two
not
of
at the
them.
same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Critical! Look at all these criticals against these little bugs. And he is dead. That's gonna be a hit.
Oh, so good. And
It's gonna be
then
another dead bug.
I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright. This Sturge is gonna come down and attack Kaz. Try to get some tiefling blood. And he's gonna hit. For 4. Number 6.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Number 6 gonna come get him some tiefling blood too. And he's gonna hit.
Did that provoke an attack of opportunity?
From where?
Tier 1.
No, he came down from the top. From the other side, around. This-
Dre should get one, shouldn't he?
That way. No, because he's right next to Dre. He hasn't left his area. And then this one is going to do the same thing. Swarm in on Kaz. $31. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Try to get a bite of the barbarian. And he's not going to do it. 16. He's going to try to get a bite out of the dwarf. And that's going to hit. He's going to try to get a bite of the big barbarian. And you're going to dodge that. Another one. Let's see, where's he going to come out of the crack at? Sturges with critical hits. Oswald, you're up. 2 crits on the dwarf. It's a good thing he's raging. You're gonna move up into the doorway?
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Hmm.
That's a hit. Taking another one down. And another one down. And he's going to miss Tyrwin with his bite. Rain. Gonna move up in there.
Grief.
And he's gonna dodge. Kriv?
Kriv could
No.
probably eat these guys.
No.
Right? No? Alright, Dre. Kill 3 of them.
It's about better luck.
There you go.
That was a hit, I'm assuming.
Yes, it says attack 27 at stretch 36 hit.
Ah,
There
missed
you
that.
go. Yeah, sometimes it puts it above it. I don't know why. I hate that.
The hit comes before the amount, yeah.
I hate it
Yeah, I
when it
missed
does
that.
That's a hit. Another dead one. And your armor attack. That's a hit.
I think that's the 1d4. Yeah, the piercing.
Yeah, now you just hit the damage button. There you go.
Excellent.
Dre does some good damage to that swarm.
I'm happy yelling now.
Pass your turn to Gothak.
Not used to being gothic. There's one in front of him. He hits it.
Doesn't he reckless attack all the time?
That's a hit.
Just like Tyrwin.
No,
I'm
gothic.
gonna rage at Dre right now.
He steps into this hole right here.
Alright.
Attack Scourge too.
And he hits the ground with his battle axe. All these battle axes striking the ground, taking chips out of the concrete. Kaz. And the flail hits the ground. Wish she comes back with the rapier to take one out. Vamir with his Eldritch Blast. Second one dodges the attack. Leaf.
Are there any left for me? Oh,
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
2. And they're next to each other. Hordebreaker.
yes. I'm going to move to there so that I don't have to fire through all of the party.
Hunter's
And then
Mark.
I will hit. Gotta hit the damn
That
thing
is a hit.
first. And now I will Hordebreaker 31
And that's a miss.
or not. And now for my second attack.
That's a hit. Sturge 31. And he is dead. Okay. Oh, you see over in this corner, after all these bugs are smashed, there's old pickaxes and shovels are stored in 2 stone wheelbarrows parked in the northwest corner. Actually, that's the southeast corner.
Go over there and inspect it and see if there's anything hidden within the pickaxes and whatnots.
Now you go rummaging through, and all you find is rusty old pickaxes and shovels.
Search the walls for secret doors. What do we see?
You thoroughly search this room for secret doors and traps, and you don't see anything on the walls or anything that is a door.
Cool.
Look
The
at
only
all
thing-
that. Is there anything
only-
up in that crack?
If you look up, you look up towards the crack, and you get a little piece of rubble in your eye.
Well,
As,
they can Tyrwin lead the way down the
Rubble,
hallway.
little pieces of rubble and dust fall from the crack onto the floor.
Thoroughly disappointed that room had nothing in it.
Alright, let me see what's down at the end of this hall.
I huff and scrape bug off my armor as I unenrage.
Oops. As you look down this hall, you can see that the end of the hall opens up into a chamber. Let me put you on this map.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on a second. All right, let me put you over here.
Ooh, the hall changed color.
All right. So let me unveil some
I
of
think
this
it's
room
called
for you.
Alistair's Treasure Vault.
Hmm.
Shinies as I push my way forward.
All right, I guess I gotta open the whole map. All right. So when you enter the cold, cool chamber, you hear a loud noise, and a massive stone slab slams into place behind you, blocking off the passage you came through completely. You see the ceiling in this chamber is 30 feet from the floor, and there's a fountain of water coming from seemingly nowhere. The water is falling out of thin air in a cascading waterfall down into the pool below. that is 1 foot high and 2 feet deeper than the floor.
Well, this is kind of cool. What's this square block in 2 circles in front of the pool?
Hold on, let me open this up more. Despite the flowing water, there doesn't seem to be any water flowing out, and the water does not overfill the fountain pool. In front of the pool, there's an obvious pressure plate on a raised step and 2 clay pots of differing size sitting on the floor and the edge of the pool. At the edge of the pool, there are 4 skeletal bodies in the area. Far across the room, you can see a bedroll and some other signs that someone spent some significant time in this room.
What's the green thing there next to the pool?
Good question. Next to the pool, there's a jade statue of a woman without arms looking up at the ceiling. That statue right there.
Where'd her arms go?
Oh, hold on a second. Rain, as you step right there next to the statue, the jade statue becomes animated and turns to look at you, and it speaks. And it says, "To open the vault and set yourself free, you must not find fault in the riddle you see. In front of this fountain, on the plate you must place, absolutely certain, 4 gallons in vase. 1 chalice holds 5, the other holds 3. You must now contrive to set yourself free."
Yeah, I need a bathroom break. No one said there'd be math.
What happened to my alarm? Hold on.
Also, can I have the riddle in the text so it's
Oh,
easier to copy?
it would have been better if I'd have started the timer.
Oops!
Let me see. It says, after reading the riddle, share the story entry containing the riddle with the players so they can more easily read it. Oh, here we go. That's what this is. There you go. I put it in chat. Just click on it in chat. And let's take it's 9:49, 9:50. Let's take 10 minutes and we'll be back at 10. No Googling.
Got it. Put the solution in chat.
Yep, I see it. You are 100% correct.
I'm gonna get some more wine. Apparently I'm too sober.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
Ice cream.
Did somebody explore the area where the bedrolls are?
Not yet. We pretty much got consumed by the riddle and talking statue.
Forgot I had cherries in the fridge.
Alternatively, we could have just filled the 3, put the 3 in the 5, and then used our magic jug for another gallon and added that to the 5.
Or I imagine that we have plenty of 1-gallon water skins between us.
I mean, I'm entirely honest. I was over here trying to figure out between ropes and how to rig up a pulley system to get it to balance out to 4 pounds. Or the weight of 4 gallons, rather, sorry.
Ironically, that is a completely dwarf thing to do. Use engineering skills.
Well then, go me for staying in character.
All right, we're at 10 o'clock. Everybody back?
Yes.
I'm front.
Oh. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna start the timer this time.
The timer for what?
For the end of the session.
Ah.
I set it for an hour. So yeah, so Vermeer fills the 5 gallons, the 5-gallon container. Then he fills the 3-gallon container from the 5-gallon container. Then he pours out the 3 gallons. Then he empties. There are now 2 in the 5. He pours out 3. Then he empties the 5 into the 3. There are now 2 in the 3. He fills the 5 from the fountain, and then he pours the 5 into the 3, which now makes 4 gallons. And now there are 4 gallons in the 5. Then he puts that 5-gallon
No one said math.
on the plate. So the stone slab that closed behind you magically melts into the floor. And then a doorway on that vault behind you to the south appears.
I'm going to scope out the campsite over here.
I'm going to open the door.
As you look over here where the bedrolls are, you find that the walls on the entire southwestern corner, all over that corner, the walls are scribbled with all manner of calculations. And it looks like somebody spent many, many days, long days, locked in this room until they starved to death, never figuring out the solution to the riddle. Could have been an orc.
That's racist.
So
I'm gonna
Ramir,
kick the door.
No,
checking
Vermeer
out the-
already opened it. It was his riddle, it's his door.
Oh, you opened the door?
He's right.
Well, but can I kick it?
You can kick it after it's opened.
As you open the door, you see a bunch of crates and boxes, and there's a chest over in the corner.
Search for traps.
What do you search in the chest?
The entire heckin' room. So many boxes, so many chances for traps. And
Yeah,
mimics.
Yeah, mimics.
You give it a good once over, and you don't find any traps or any mimics or any sign of life in there. This is a pretty dead room.
Fantastic. Is this a bookshelf?
No, those are like I don't know what that is. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like it could have been a bookshelf.
Is that an upstairs?
Yep, you go upstairs and you see more boxes and chests and bookshelves.
In a flurry of activity, the entire party opens everything they can get their hands on.
Yes.
All right, you open up each chest contains a little bit of coin and 1 or 2 items. And when you
Staff of fire, staff of fire, staff of fire.
you gather everything up, and you've got a total of 100 platinum pieces, 2,200 gold pieces, 6,000 silver pieces, and 700 copper. A carved bone statuette, an embroidered silk handkerchief, a gold locket with a painted portrait inside, and a small mirror set in a painted wooden frame. I'm going to drop that into the parcels. If Amir, as you're looking through these books, you notice that some of them are signed by Hallister. This seems like his personal readings. And everybody subconsciously hears some laughing, from some manic laughing.
What did you do now?
This happens all the time. It's fine.
It means that we're going in the right direction. What sort of books are these? Spell books, rituals.
No, they're short stories. You pull one out and you start thumbing through it, and it reads like a story of adventurers that were attacked by goblins and fake vampires.
Oh, ha ha ha. It's our story.
Dre, side note, do you know about the party sheet?
No.
Okay.
Oh, and then you hear in your head, everybody hears like murmuring and like a crowd laughing. And then you hear that same manic voice say, "This episode brought to you by Brawl State, the multiverse's most respected adventuring insurance company. Healing spells and resurrections don't come cheap. That's Brawl State's stand. Are you in good hands?" Now, back to our story.
We can get insurance.
Wasn't that what the diamonds were?
No, we paid for those out of pocket.
Could pay for insurance too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the difference between an HSA and a PP... whatever. PPA?
PPO.
Thank you.
About insurance. Is there anything better than saving PHP?
Well, I am going to scurry out of this room before that door shuts on us again. And
Yep.
it changes.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Everybody gets back out in the hallway easily enough. And when you get back out in the hallway, you hear that that door stays open. Actually, it doesn't close. Remember, it was open when you came down the hallway.
It might close if we go back in.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head back to the main south map.
Yeah, let me put you on the other map. You're going back to the other southeast map, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Right
No,
in
southwest. Because you're in southeast. Let me put you back on the southwest.
We get experience for the riddle solution.
Alright, let me see where you guys are going here.
Fantasy Ground chat. Dre should have the party sheet stuff.
Yeah, I was just looking through it. Thanks.
Are you gonna start collecting body parts to hang off of you like trophies like the other barbarians do?
And you're going to be over here.
Maybe.
I have trophies.
No, you have baubles.
Totems.
Alright, you guys are back on this southwest map.
What's the point of having spiky armor if you don't have heads on the spikes?
And I believe the tokens are unlocked.
That's a good question. Where's the way down?
Well, there was the bronze portal that we could take.
I mean, is this green arrow a place where we have not gone, or is it the same place we just left?
We
Place
just
we left.
That's
There's a
what I
little
thought.
bit further south. More stuff.
Yeah, we have a door.
Oh, there's the door. Let's go kick it.
Right, we haven't been through this door, Scuzzer? Or have we?
Which
No.
door?
One where Leaf's at.
Yeah. That led to the mimic.
Alright,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
south it is.
I don't see anything that we haven't done.
South.
South
This
and
hallway over here. Yep, that hallway and
West of where they're at? We've been there?
that hallway.
east. Dude, when you do that, it is so hard to see where you're arrowing and saying this and that.
I actually do not see any arrows whatsoever.
No, I didn't put an arrow. I unhid the hallway.
Well, didn't see that.
Open up that hallway.
The one by me.
Yeah,
What about the one where everybody else is at?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold on. That hallway leads down to the west, and then you could see it turns to the north again.
Huh. I'm gonna look over here for secret doors.
I'll go over here and look for things to beat.
Actually, you don't need to look for a secret door. That's an opening. And you can see that some stairs are leading down. And it turns towards the south.
I think it's the same question everybody else has. Does this mean we just leveled?
As you clamber down the stone steps, your heart's emboldened and your limbs weary, applause rings out. It rings out not from the stone of this place, but the corners of your mind. A voice booms within your skull. And so, after great peril and bitter victory, our newest guests delve deeper into Undermountain. And we at home must wonder, who are these blind fools? What do they want? Who do they wish to be? What horrors shall they face next? Who shall fall and who shall live under the shadow of failure? Find out all these and more next time on Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Then you start hearing music that begins to play in your heads, jaunty and jovial and maddening. You look through
I
the stone
laugh.
ceiling to the gods above and pray for it to stop.
I activate my
fell.
special skill, anti-earworm.
And everybody can level up
Yay.
as you descend down into level 2 of the dungeon.
Damn.
Might I suggest, as we proceed, we take our hard fought gains back for liquidation?
It's a good idea because Dre needs to buy potions.
So you want to go back to the yawning portal before you descend down?
To level 2, yes. I think that is wise, being the wise kitty that I am because I fall and stuff.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. You'll go back to the yawning portal. And you guys can take a long rest, and then you can come back the next day. Because it's still pretty much around noontime on the, what is this, the 4th day? Yeah, day 4. It's around noon, late evening, early afternoon, I mean. And you go back to you make your way back to the portal, you pay your gold pieces to go back up. What I want you to do first, actually let me close a bunch of this shit now that we're done with level 1. What I want you to do first is go to, everybody open up the party inventory and make sure you clean out everything that you want to keep. Talks amongst yourselves. You guys know how to grab stuff and drag it over, right?
Yep.
So make sure you got everything you want out of there before I sell everything. Because once I sell it, it's gone. So take your time doing that, and then take your time leveling up. And then we'll start level 2 next week. So the rest of tonight is going to be cleaning up the inventory, selling stuff, and leveling up.
I would
Okay.
suggest
I'm
we
really
take...
tired of this iron ingot crap. So I'm gonna put it back in the party inventory to sell it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can drag it from your inventory over into the party inventory.
Okay.
Take those potions of climbing out.
I took the healing potions.
Can anybody besides Vamir use the Scroll of Eldritch Blast? That's a new piece.
I had the house rule for spells is still in effect. I think I put it in the notes.
So no.
Then it's worth selling if nobody else can use it.
Right.
I have to check. I know I wrote down house rules for it. Hold on.
Oh, that's Scrimshaw Elf. It doesn't really say what it is.
So, by the way, Tyrwin can now move stealthily.
Okay, the scrolls, house rule for scrolls. A spell of your class is a free scroll that you don't have to roll. You just have to roll for like casting it. If you want to use a scroll that you cannot cast, it's not part of your class. The DC is 10 plus the spell level. And if it's a failed roll, if you don't hit the DC, you roll on the magic surge table. And the scroll disappears. And of course, if you make the DC, then you cast whatever was on the scroll. So the short answer is yes. You can use a scroll even if it's not something that you would normally be able to cast.
I'm gonna top off my arrows from what's in the party thing, but there's more than I can use. So I want 7 of them. If that's a lot of money or anything. We do the level up again.
Click the magnifying glass next to your class, and then grab the little red button, drag it off, and drag it back on.
Okay, I got the magnifying glass up. I dragged the little red dot off, and then back onto the same thing I drag it off of.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. Level 6.
And I'll just leave Gothic for Gothic.
Yeah, he can do his stuff.
Yeah, you have to do your max hit points instead of your average ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to do that.
Math.
What are the max hit points for my class?
So,
Wait, what about leveling up? I was in the party sheet.
we're leveling. So, on your main of your character sheet, next to your class.
Yep.
Click the magnifying glass. Should open
Okay.
a sub window. On the far right hand side of that, there's a little red pin. Grab it, hold it, drag it off that window, drag it back onto that window, and drop it. And that should level you. And then you'll have to fix your own hit points.
So you should have 11 hit points for every level. So you should have 66, Oswald.
Thank you much.
Because it's a 1d10 plus your constitution modifier, which is 10, 11 times your level, so 66.
You don't have any other adjustments to do, like any stat increases or anything? Probably not.
Read the chat window when it'll tell you when you leveled up what you should choose.
So Dre, to fix your hit
Eyes
points,
the hunter.
Yeah, that's my next question. I'm trying to find that.
read the thing on your class and it'll tell you what your hit die is. And then,
This is 12 plus your constitution modifier.
yeah, so whatever your con modifier is, add it to 12 and then multiply it by 6.
My dark vision just went to 120 feet. Cool.
Nice.
Sweet. So, I was talking about moving silently. I can do that at a normal speed. Stealthily, not silently. It's different.
I also now automatically have 2 attacks per turn, so that'll help.
I can now cast 2 Eldritch Blasts in a single turn.
Of course you can.
Shit's gonna melt!
Now for the dark vision, I guess I just changed the 60 on my front page to 120. It really doesn't do anything. It's just a note, right?
I think you can edit it so it...
Yeah, I just edited it. I just took the 60 off and typed 120. It's
yeah,
just a
'cause
reminder
it's
of that I have the ability. It doesn't actually, I don't actually click on it or anything.
Right, because you don't have coding for it.
I can also track, like a ranger person.
All right, if we're gonna go up and sell stuff, can we visit the arms seller? Because I want to buy a sword.
Oh yeah, Dre, do you have a magical item?
I think I do now, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading on the hit points. So it's hit points at higher levels, 1d12 or 7, plus your
So
constitution
12.
modifier.
Automatic.
So 12. What's your con modifier? You'll
Uh,
find that on
18
the-
plus 4.
So plus 4. So
Okay.
it's 12 plus 4 is 16. So multiply 16 times 6.
96.
96.
Basically, you're short and beefy.
Kaz, if you didn't do yours that way, you need to bump it up because it's the one it does automatically. It gives you a random amount.
Short and beefy, that's what she said.
Matt,
Where do I? Is that something I need to change manually?
bottom of your main window, it says wound, max, and temp in the max box. Change it to 96.
I don't think I have an option to edit that.
Yeah, you do. Click it and just start typing.
Ah, it's not very intuitive.
Yeah, no, it doesn't give you a cursor or anything.
Alright, guys, what do you think is
It
more
highlights the
important?
outline.
I get one new spell this level. Should it be Prayer of Healing or Lesser Restoration?
Read them both.
Prayer of Healing is second level evocation. Casting time 10 minutes, range 30 feet, duration instantaneous. Up to 6 creatures, so one or two if you're bad luck, of your choice that you can see within range, each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So lots of AoE healing out of combat.
I was
Lesser Restoration. One action, duration instantaneous, range touch. You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be
Oh, we need
blinded,
that.
deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
We need that because we don't have any way to get unblinded or poisoned, and we're going deeper into a dungeon.
Uh-huh.
Like, just saying that could come in handy.
I don't think I selected a primal path.
Fortunately, apparently rangers can select that as well. Is a ranger getting second level spells yet?
the ranger has one second level spell, and it is currently jump. No, pass without trace.
Okay, that's actually very useful. Alright, I'll get Lesser Restoration then.
And I was considering multi-classing into cleric or bard.
Oh.
Honestly, I would suggest not doing either. They don't synergize very well with ranger.
Oh, it's all about the fun aspect.
Do it for the memes.
Yeah, I'm not min-maxing, so
We automatically all got healed too. That's cool.
Yeah, long rest.
Yeah, you're
I
taking a
forgot-
long rest in the city, so I went ahead and pushed it.
How much does it cost to get a really, really, really neat wolf tattoo?
A gold.
Okay. Tyrwin comes back to the bar with a really, 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 really neat wolf tattoo and yellow eyes.
Please tell me it's a neck or face tattoo.
It's his chest is a howling wolf with his legs out like one of those lion things in the British shields. So I'm doing it in the room for Kara. How does that look?
No comment.
Okay. I think it's fucking majestic.
Something is happening to me. Sorry, I forgot about this. We're gonna have to deal with this.
Something's happening to you.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
turning into a were-rat.
Oh! You got disease!
No!
I got cursed way back.
Oh, and how much does it cost to remove the curse from my blade and give it an extra good shine?
Oh, Mr. DM, what do I need to do about this urge to eat cheese?
Are you going to tell your party members your feelings?
Absolutely.
It's like me!
Are you turning into a cat?
I think it's gonna be a rat. A cat eat cheese? I think I'm gonna be
It-
were rat here.
Wait, why is he losing hair? Cats aren't bald.
It's not a cat.
Alright, what is it?
It's a were rat.
Rats aren't bald either.
Yeah.
It depends on which pharmaceutical lab you happen to be caged in. I'm sure the Rogaine company has hairless rats that they test their products on. What? Oh, haha.
Since we're back up in town, is there somebody I can go to get this fixed up?
As a matter of fact, I can get you a discount at the temple.
Cool, then let's do that.
Yeah, and I desire to be able to switch hands that my sword is in when I need to, just because it's convenient. I have no intent of giving this sword away.
Will you allow us to visit purveyors of, say, shinier shields than the one I'm carrying? Because now I'm a full-fledged Dragon Lord, and I kind of feel like I want a shinier shield.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
How do I add a class specialization? Because apparently I didn't do that at some point.
Okay, so hold on.
You do have one. It's called Battle Rager.
Yeah, okay. Because it's showing that it should, or
So
That's
if
why you have the armor and stuff.
Yeah, and if
something
you
about Primal Path. What's that then?
click on it, there should be a little red doodle next to it that tells you what to do with it.
Yeah, it says the third level you choose your path that shapes the nature of your rage. I don't
Yeah.
remember doing that.
Okay, so check your notes. I just put a couple notes, made them public. One is for cost of
90.
spellcasting services, and one is the scroll use house rule.
Sweet.
And I will set up shops to use starting next week. I'll have to make them over, prep them.
It's alright. I removed the curse from my sword using spell money. I've named it
Magical
Lucy.
Lucy?
Alright, so let me take a look at that sword.
So Dre, somewhere where it's talking about your primal path and things, there should be a place for you to
Oh, cool. Remove curse has no expensive material component, which means it's free.
No, I
Nice.
just put it in the notes section.
And I just added my special ability to the chat. Shelter of the Faithful.
Neat.
Unable to
doesn't do anything
create
for me.
window without data source.
You're gonna have to explain it.
As an acolyte, you command the respect of those who share your faith, and you can perform the religious ceremonies of your deity. You and your adventuring companions can expect to receive free healing and care at a temple, shrine, or other established presence of your faith, though you must provide any material components needed for spells.
Sweet. Bonus points if Sid says hi.
Sid's not gonna say hi. Sid's gonna shriek, "Are you here for the dawn?"
He would.
Okay, so yeah, the remove curse spell is free if you're with Vamir.
Yeah, I go with them.
Please.
Be a shame not to leave a donation to the temple, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
Would be a shame. Real shame.
Considering
Shame
it's
if-
only 90 gold pieces.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, fine with me. I'm taking 90 off.
I hide the jar of the unborn somewhere in the temple.
Oh no no!
Weird.
Okay, so the only curse was that sword is stuck in your hand, so let me...
Yeah.
And the
It
one
still
on me.
glows.
Yes.
It still sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius, so you can now take it and move it to your other hand, or you can sheath it.
Yeah.
It's just a glowing sword now.
Dre,
It was so cool that it bounced back.
Yo.
if you open the Primal Path feature and scroll all the way to the bottom of that, is the spec choice little circle checked?
Wait, hold on. So I'm looking at the.
Primal
Are you
Path.
Are you
Scroll.
unlocking it and moving stuff?
Yeah. I renamed it Lucy.
Oh, I was gonna keep the curse in there, just put removed on it.
Oh, well, it's not cursed anymore.
I'm looking at the window that pops up when you click the red circle, just to
Next.
read about it.
Right. Scroll all the way
There
to
we
the
go.
bottom.
There's 5 or 6, 5 different other options for me to read about different things.
Okay, so if you read about them, there has to be a way to.
Like I click on Spirit Seeker, it says feature level 3, and it gives an explanation. All the way at the bottom says spec required Path of the Totem Warrior.
So if you've already got this thing with the armor, you have to be already spec'd into. Like, would Battle Rager be something you would be selecting at level 3?
According to this, the only 2 options are Berserker and Totem Warrior. Unless I'm reading the wrong thing.
Well, but it could. Scuzzer might have to look at this for you.
What's that?
He's trying to figure out if he has a primal path selected.
Like on my character tab, under feature, abilities, features, I can click on it, it says Primal Path, and you read about it, and it says I'm supposed to select one of the 2 at level 3, and then at level 6, you're supposed to get a second ability in whatever one you pick.
Yes. This is
So,
true.
does Battle Rager replace one of those 2?
It is one of the
Let me
two.
see.
No, one of the
There's
2.
actually
The only
3.
2 options are. Hold on.
There's
Well,
3
since-
different books you can look at
Yeah.
for.
Oh, okay. So I'm
You
probably don't
probably
have
got
the
it
right
out
book
of
loaded.
another. Yeah, Path of the Battle Rager. Yeah, you chose a path, but it's out of a different book.
Alright.
It's
So I need to go find the book that
And see
tells
what
me
the second one
what
would
Battle
be.
Rager is.
Well,
known
yes.
as Kuljar, literally axe idiot, in Dwarvish. Battle Ragers are you're an axe idiot. Dwarf followers of the gods of war and take the path of the Battle Rager. They specialize in wearing bulky spiked armor and throwing themselves into combat, striking with their bodies itself and giving themselves overall fury of battle. Only dwarves can follow the path of Battle Rager. Your DM can lift this restriction to better suit the campaign, blah blah blah. Yeah,
Oh, I
you
found it.
chose the path of Battle Ranger. I don't know which book it's in.
Gotcha.
Basically, you need to pick your level 6 feature.
Yeah. Okay, found it.
I'm surprised it didn't auto queue that because most of the coding's pretty dang good.
But if you have a choice,
And it
you have to
did.
pick which one you do.
It did.
Ah, good.
Now
Yeah,
that
so
I
you
know
took-
what I'm looking for, I see it now.
Yeah, you took Battle Rager armor. Now you get to choose another one. Is that what it is?
No,
If
no, no,
there's
no,
only
no.
one choice, you may already have it in there.
See, when I click on Primal Path,
Oh, it grants you the feature. You should already have Reckless Abandon now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
so
it's
I
on
have
there. It's
that.
on there. Yep.
But when I click Primal Path, it doesn't mention Battle Rager. It just mentions Berserker or Totem Warrior.
Yeah, because
so
you probably got the. That's probably from the player's handbook or something. And Battle Rager is probably from Mordekainen's or something like that.
Okay. Sorry, have a dumb.
All right, let me see if there is a. Let me see. Reckless Abandon. Barbarian, Reckless Abandon. There is coding for that. Did you drag that and put it on your Barbarian ability? No, you didn't. So open up on the right hand side where it says spells. Click on that banner.
Yep.
In the search box, type Reckless and hit enter. Two of them should come up. Reckless Abandon and Reckless Attack. And they should be 5e effects codings.
Yes.
Alright, take the, you need the Reckless Abandon. So drag Reckless
have
Abandon.
both.
What's that?
I have both. Like in my features tab.
Yeah, Reckless Attack is already there. So you need
Okay.
the Reckless Abandon. Take that and drag it and drop it on the bar that says Barbarian Ability. And it'll add it there. There you go.
Oh, neat.
Now when you need to use it, you can click the magnifying glass and heal yourself. When you use it, you click that and it'll give you 4 temporary temporary hit points.
Nice. There you go.
So I'm thinking that that whole bag of holding and stuff is going to be kind of important soon.
Oh yeah, someone should get a bag of holding.
And next week I'll have some shops set up to use. I bought that extension. I'm going to use it.
Where you can buy weapons and such.
Yep, I'll share the shop with you, and you can browse through, put stuff in your shopping cart, and hit buy at the end, and it automatically deducts your coins and everything.
Cool.
Slick.
It's just like shopping on Amazon.
How much did we have to pay for a +1 weapon last time?
I think it was 500. I'm not sure. 250.
We
or
got
500.
discounts. We got discounts.
Yeah, I think it was half of what the maximum was. What was it? Let me see. Longbow. What was the cost? Yeah, I think it was 250. Half of the max.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a katana too. Get within melee range and having to go way down a level on the weapon was bad news for me. Take care of that next week though.
Yeah, I'll set up some shops.
Does the table need to be open for me to be able to go in and read all this stuff? Like just poke around on my character sheet and all this?
Yeah, but I can leave it open all night if you want me to. And I work from home on. What am I working from home next week? Wednesday and Friday. I'll be home all day. If you ping me in Discord, I can open it up for you anytime.
Alright, cool. No, I appreciate it. I might just go get a physical book. That might be easier.
Well, if you want, you can get the books off the Fantasy Grounds store. You don't want to go buy a physical book, and then they'll be available to you whenever you're in Fantasy Grounds. Because I've got pretty much all of them, and whenever I have the DM, all the books are available. to the players. So you got the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Monster Manual, 5th edition foes.
Oh, that was all the stuff in the library.
Yeah,
That went through
Mordecai's
last
Tome
week.
of Foes. Yep. Volo's Guide to Monsters, Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Pretty much all of them. Monsters of the Guild. Tome of Beasts.
You might want to add to your note for next week. Make sure that Dre ends up with his diamonds.
Yep.
Why? You have my attention.
If you wanna,
Diamonds are a reagent we need to be rezzed.
right? So you gotta buy them.
I mean, you have to go buy them.
I'm just saying he's the only one of us who doesn't have them yet.
Yeah, that sounds important.
So did everybody clear out the party inventory?
Is
Yeah.
some dwarf around here missing a thumb?
Yeah, there's a dwarf thumb in there.
Don't look at me.
What's the for in a diary written in a language you don't know? A foreign diary. A letter from father. Oh, you guys are gonna sell an unopened letter to you from your dying father? You're
It
heartless.
wasn't to us. It was a randomly rolled trinket.
But it says it was a letter to you from your
My
dying
father's still
father.
alive.
He's dying now.
So roll a d8, figure out whose father it was.
Let's see
D8
how
minus
long-
1, because Vamir's father is still alive.
Parchment. What's the parchment?
Oh,
Blade Rider knows hers is dead.
It's just a parchment.
and Tyrwin really cares.
A pleasant nightcap. When Warren gives you pleasant dreams, Vermeer could have used that, right?
Lottie.
Didn't you wake up with like body parts in your mouth or something?
Yeah,
Blood?
the tavern was a bad time for poor Vamir.
There's a potion of climbing still in there.
Vamir's already got one. So it's 1,000 gold for a magical weapon. How much for a magical shield?
I don't know. I have to set up a shop next week. I'll put them all in there.
Rip. Alright, I spent 1,000 gold and just updated the longsword +1.
Yeah,
I think that's the only thing left in there is that potion.
I am intending to spend a fair amount of gold and get a new shield and possibly upgrade my axe.
Somebody want to take that potion of climbing before I do this?
Yep, hold on.
Oh, I forgot I got this new thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna dump some stuff into there. Withered Heart.
No, wait, hold on. That one's awesome.
Yeah, don't get rid of that. Remember, we've now rested, so you're attuned to it, so you can ask it questions.
Oh shit! Yes. Never mind. I shall have my box of randomness. Never mind. I'm good.
Also, some sort of item that gives someone in the party a degree of AoE would be pretty nice. I'm thinking wand of fireballs or ideally staff of fire.
Somebody take that potion out?
I did.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for me to hit this sell button.
Dre, you want anything out of there?
I didn't see anything.
Aren't you wandering around yelling about shinies all the time? And you didn't even take something shiny out of there?
I didn't see anything shiny.
He's blind, too.
The top right corner? Party sheet, top right corner? Parcel items?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Go to the inventory tab, scroll through the parcel items. Because once everybody's done taking what they want out of there, I'm going to hit the sell button and then distribute the coins.
As the Dragonborn is looking over the cat's shoulder as he throws things on the counter to sell. When the hell did you pick that up?
Bugbear head?
A shrunken bugbear head. Yes.
Or the spool of black thread that he was so happy to find is in there.
That's right. But cats are fickle, so I have moved on.
Oh,
Oswald.
the
The thistle of hell? Who put that
Thistle
one back
of Hell
in?
is so cool.
Oswald, you went and went to the temple with Vamir, right? So I can take that cursed off.
Yes, please.
So you didn't want to become a were-rat.
Well, thank you.
You know the lycanthropy, you can embrace it as a playing character. But if you
Yeah, but that
embrace
changes
it,
your alignment.
right? If you embrace it, you would have had to become neutral evil.
That would have gone poorly for
I
Oswald.
don't want my party members to get me confused with the other were-rats down there. No, thank you.
You could have not embraced it and lived with it, but then you would have been hunted down by other were-rats.
See, all in all, I don't think that's a good idea.
How would the other were-rats know?
They know.
Apparently, they have were-radar.
The angry cannonball doesn't want a pine cone that's as angry as he is.
What? Where's that?
It's called the Thistle of Hell.
I haven't scrolled
I
that
have-
far yet.
I have the crypt key, because I am the crypt keeper.
Eh.
A lot of the stuff you're putting back on here doesn't have any value assigned to it.
I know.
That's because
Yeah,
some
that
of it
means
was
it
created
won't sell.
just to go in there.
So
Some
you're
of
just
it's,
basically throwing it away.
Exactly.
yeah, because
That
what don't
stone key
sell,
we
I'm
want to
deleting.
keep. Isn't that the stone key we got that unlocked that one door?
Sure was.
Think we don't need it anymore?
Doors
No, it
open.
unlocked the box, didn't it?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one where
it unlocked the box that had the withered
the
heart.
shrunken heart in it, right?
Right.
Okay, I guess we got the heart. We don't need it anymore.
But wasn't the top of the key like a little dwarf?
Yeah, the key was fancy.
Yeah, because it was sitting on that shelf with the key part inside the shelf, and it was like a little dwarf on the mountain.
Just wonder what the next party is going to do in order to get to that box. You know?
Well, the box
know.
isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, the box is there. It's just open and empty.
Sucks to be
You,
them.
you should have closed the box so they could try to break it open, and then the acid would have fell on them.
That seems unnecessarily hostile. And speaking of that, Vamir would like to have a conversation about the generalized genocide that we're inflicting on the Dungeon residents.
Try to kill me, I try to kill you back.
I look over my drink because I am drinking and go, resident of dungeon.
So far, have we actually killed anybody who didn't need to be killed?
A bunch of actors.
The actors.
No,
Goblins
they're
too, bugbears.
Dungeon resident.
All
Live in
things that
dungeon to
attacked
get
us
killed.
unprovoked.
Well, I would say that the goblins and the bugbears are Xanathar agents.
Do the characters know that?
When
We
they
had
started shooting
Xanathar
at us, I think
markings
we got a
everywhere.
clue.
Alright, yeah,
Yep.
but if someone kicked in the door to Troll Skull Tavern and started shooting us, we'd fight back too.
Right. Things living in dungeons should die. I'm googling that right now.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not just a dungeon. It's also connected to like the underground of Waterdeep. Like people are legitimately living here.
No,
Yeah,
no,
like
no.
the
That's the
fake
sewers.
vampires.
They live in the sewers.
We
Legitimate
haven't
things
killed the
don't live in
bartender, have we?
No.
No,
See,
nobody.
we don't kill everything.
Nobody-
Speaking of which, more.
Yes. By the way, I am now a war priest, in addition to being kitty friend.
So
Excellent, kitty friend.
Tyrwin yells more, and Durnan comes over to the table, and he looks at you and pours you a drink, and it says, "So, you found level 2, eh?"
And it will fall just like level 1. Ha ha ha! For me to get more of these fantastic wolf tattoos, I must prove my dominance over the dungeon and then return to my tribe a hero.
He shakes his head, looks at you. "I've seen many fools such as you. Many have gone and not returned. Overconfidence will get the best of you sooner or later."
I have no concept of my own faults.
And he walks away.
I am super confident in my own destiny.
So I have a question concerning spell slots. How do you differentiate between ranger spell slots and cleric spell slots?
You don't.
Do they share the same slots?
Yes, if you look at the multi-classing spell slot table, it's you add full level for sorcerer, wizard, cleric, druid, and bard. Half level for paladin and ranger, and then third level for arcane trickster and eldritch knight.
So as Durnan makes his way back over behind the bar, you can see him go up to the chalkboard, and next to Tyrwin's name, he takes the eraser and he erases the odds, and what he writes up there is lower. He raises the odds on Tyrwin not returning.
Well, that's just disparaging his entire party now, isn't it?
I laugh at the odds.
I was being reasonable, actually.
Okay, I gotta find that multi-class.
Didn't you mention when you guys found me that there were odds on me coming back? How do I
Oh
cash
yeah,
in
we
on
should
that?
cash in on that.
Oh yeah, we totally should cash in on that. Durnan!
We don't cash in on it. We didn't bet on him.
You didn't even know he was down there.
What if I bet on myself before I went down there?
I mean,
That's
you
what
are
we
an
should do. We should all bet on ourselves.
You're not allowed to
think
bet
you're
on
I
yourself.
don't think you're allowed to do that.
No.
That would the tavern would lose out big time.
Hey, why?
Because you could just go down there and come back.
Or go down there and not come back. Because some people doubt upon their luck, take out life insurance policies to fund their Waterdeep Academy for their children. Get them out of the life that they're in.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
Brawl State. Brawl State, the multiverse most respected adventure insurance company. Healing spells and resurrections don't come cheap. That's Brawl State, Stan. Are you in good hands?
Right.
Unless one of your party happens to include an acolyte.
Right.
In which case, actually yes, and no thanks on your policies.
So, Vamir, in short, the wolf is hungry. The wolf will feed.
Can we at least, like, pretend that it's in self-defense and let them attack first when we kick in the door?
We do that a lot. If they
There
roll higher
are-
initiative than us.
Well, you know, there are other people that are not, like, hostile, and Skullport is a whole city down in the Undermountain. So there are other adventuring parties. There are other entities down there that are not hostile.
And like citizens of the Underdark.
Are you hinting that we're gonna PvP?
Depends.
I'm
What's your
just
alignment,
saying.
Cannonball?
If it's a monster, the wolf will feed.
Yeah, but what qualifies as a monster?
Things that get between my blade and the air behind my blade when my blade is moving.
I mean, there's even goblins that are not hostile factions.
Right, like look at Mouse.
He was annoying.
We didn't
Right,
kill
but
him though.
But that doesn't make him hostile. Not even Kriv wanted to chew him.
He belonged to one of us.
Tyrowin, you know, and you befriended a goblin back in Phandalin.
Yes, things went south.
He was very good with the books. Remember, what was his name?
What was his name?
Yeah, I distinctly remember things went south. That's how I ended
Oh.
up here. I'm a darker Tyrwin now.
I think you're just hairier.
I am very hairy.
Point
Also-
stands. If diplomacy is an option, can we at least make the attempt?
I think we have.
We
We negotiated,
really haven't.
we negotiated with the fake vampires before we engaged them.
We
They tried to
really
hold us
didn't.
up.
They were extorting from us and from others. They were evil. We killed them. They
You
deserved
also killed the actress with the flesh golem.
The actress was not an actress. She was the head of the bandit actors.
Who didn't attack us.
She was
who
an
attacked
actor
others.
in
She was
Waterdeep.
an actress.
She attacked others. She deserved it.
She
Okay.
didn't attack anybody though.
So, Caesar, according to that multi-classing table, I would have 4, 3, and 3 for spell slots.
Deserved it.
So how do I add said spell slots?
What do you mean spell slots? The spell slots are automatically added to your character sheet.
Right, but as a multi-class, it by the player's handbook,
You have 1,
Go
2,
by
3, 4 first level,
character
and
level.
4 first level and 2 second level.
But I don't know any third level spells. But according to the rule book, I would be able to cast a first level spell in that third level slot.
Yes.
But you don't
So
have any
you
third level
are
slots because you
a-
multi-classed.
Hold on. You are a 5th level ranger, right?
Got 6 now.
Plus 1 level in cleric. So total character level is 6.
Half your level rounded down. So 5 divided by 2 rounded down is 2, plus 1 level is 3. So 4 first level spell slots, 2 second level spell slots.
Yeah, that's what he's got.
I missed the division part. Ha!
4 first level, 2 second level.
We're good.
So you only know first level cleric spells though. But you
Correct.
can add that with your second level slots.
Exactly.
All right, so are
Cool.
we good with the inventory? Should I go and sell?
Fire away.
Well, I'm going to distribute this cash first. Let's see how much loot you got from selling.
And I'll,
So
I'll
that's
settle
everybody-
this with you. My blade
everybody
takes the
gets-
unworthy.
803 silver pieces, 275 gold, 13 platinum, and 262 copper.
Not bad.
Selling gets you 1 platinum, 416 gold, 6 electrum, 303 silver, and 28 platinum. I mean copper. So there you go. And man, there's a lot of stuff in here that didn't sell.
How do you convert coins?
You should have a
See the
new.
convert coin
Yep. Click on it.
to convert.
When you click on it, you can. It says number of coins you have is on the left. You got 15 platinum, 767 gold. What do you want to convert from what to what?
Like the copper.
You want to take the copper and convert it to what?
Let's call it gold.
Take
Or
the
gold
600, the 656, drag it up to that box at the number to convert at the top.
Okay.
Now you got 656 number to convert. Now on the bottom, choose the one you want. You want to convert copper to gold. Click on that box. There you go.
That's pretty slick.
It goes the other way too. If you want to convert gold to copper, you just drag up the number to convert and then you click what you want to convert. You'll find that's important because when you go into the shops tomorrow, you have to have the appropriate number of coins in order to buy stuff. Because if it says what your shopping cart is like 50 gold pieces, but you have 0 gold pieces, you only have silver or platinum, you can't buy anything. You got to convert your money to gold in order to buy it.
Well, that's awesome.
That coin converter is real cool and slick. All right, we've sold everything. Everybody's leveled up. I will put together some shops to go shopping. I will delete all this stuff out of the inventory because none of it was worth anything.
I mean,
So
if we're just gonna delete the Thistle of Hell.
You better get it because I'm deleting stuff.
Okay.
You drag it out of there.
You may delete.
You want me to go ahead and delete now?
Yep, I
okay.
extracted the Hell Thistle.
Man, that was a lot of stuff. All right. Parcel's empty. I think we're ready to start next week. All right, good session. I'll see everybody see some of you tomorrow night, and then everybody else next Friday night. Have a good evening.
Huzzah!
Weather permitting, we will be here.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in the hurricane, right? Is that tomorrow?
Yep.
Between Wednesday.
We're under the warning right now, so we'll see. It all depends.
Well, either way, stay safe.
Definitely.
It is the rain.
So far, I haven't seen anything worse yet than a good old-fashioned Missouri thunderstorm. So we'll
Right.
see.
This is a small one, isn't it? It's like only
Yeah,
category 1 right now. It probably
Yeah,
won't
it's
even
like-
be a category. It'll probably be a tropical storm when it lands.
Maybe.
All right,
see.
folks. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna shut down this stream. I'll ban ya.
Have a good evening, guys.
Sorry I missed your raid.
Hey, guys.
See y'all later.
Everybody.
We'll see you next week, stream.